Oh my God! Steve, what have you done to Dart? He's not like the other demo dogs. I've raised him since he was as small as a mouse. Steve, get out!
You're crazy, kid. This thing was trying to kill me. And the name ain't Steve, kid. It's Negan.
Hey there, Funko fans. Today we're going to crack open this Hot Topic shipment I ordered online a couple of months ago. They actually had a 35% off sale at the time, so I think I got some good deals. So it shows you how backlogged I am on this channel. Got a bunch of boxes and so forth to get through. So without further ado, let's crack into this and take a look at what I picked up. Okay, so let's take a look here and get some nice packing. Oh, and lots of sorter boxes, that's pretty good. And that's expired already, I think. Alright, so let's take a look at this. I'm going to have to put this aside to make room. Okay, so I will start off with the largest thing in the box here. This is the Chewbacca with ATST. So I thought this was a hilarious pop. He's in this big walker thing. Hopefully none of these boxes are damaged because I think I'm long past the return period. So there he is. He's in the forest. So let's open this up and take a closer look. And here he is. Like always, like these Star Wars pops, he's a bobble-head, so that's pretty cool. Let's set him back here. Take a good look at him. So he's on a stand. We have the Star Wars logo here, some plants. So he's walking through the forest on this thing. Lots of cool detail. There's no actual swiveling or anything here, but you can see all the different mechanical components. That's pretty cool. And he is actually glued in tight. Leave a note in the comments if this is one you have picked up. I think it was pretty cool. I think it's just a common, but still one of the better Star Wars pops. And if you take a look at the back of the box here, they also have the forest scenery there. Very nice. Okay, next up we'll go through the sorter boxes, and I'll try not to reveal. Holy crap! We got a chase, people. We have got a chase. I was not expecting that. Wow. So this is from Stranger Things. This is Dart. I think that's how he's supposed to look, but the chase version, he is all folded up. And to think this has been sitting in a box in my pop room for a couple of months now and I didn't even know. Very cool. So here's the gang. I'm not sure that we have any of these. I have the 11 with Egos. I've been sort of reluctant to get into Stranger Things pops just because there's so many of them, but I am picking up a couple. So let's take a look at the Dart Chase. And this guy is much smaller than I was expecting. He's like this tiny little creature. And Dart, if you're not familiar, he's supposed to be like a Demogorgon type dog character. So this is from the second season. I won't say much more. But yeah, it's got some markings on the tail and the foot. Not sure what that's about. And he's all folded up here. I guess that opens up into all the teeth, almost like a flower it looks like. So that is excellent. Very happy. Don't have too many chasers in the collection, so glad to add this one. I'll just pop him over there. It's a tiny little guy. Okay, next, let's see what else we've got here. So another sorter box. I'm not sure if there'd be any other opportunities for chasers. And we have this guy. This is the chef from Monsters Inc. So that's pretty cool. Here's the octopus chef in the scene where they're having some sushi in the restaurant. And I think that's when there's a big commotion and everybody basically flees. So here we have the other members of the gang, Sully, Boo, Roz and the chef. I have the flocked Sully and he's pretty cool. We actually did a giveaway on that guy a while back. So let's take a look at the chef. Now going the other extreme, this guy is pretty substantial. Much heavier than the, what's his name? I nearly called him the demo dog. Dart. Yeah, lots of cool detail. He's got a little, this is something I didn't notice when he was in the box. He's got a little injury here on one of the tentacles. Probably because of all the sushi. And when you think about it, that's pretty disturbing that you have an octopus slicing up other fish. But I think that's part of the humor here. So very cool. It looks like here we've got some white paint mess up the top here, so not a flawless paint job. Lots of tentacles all the way there. Let's take a look at his knife here. Is there anything printed on it? Nope. Looks pretty sharp though. So yeah, you're gonna eat some octopus with this guy. Leave a note in the comments if you're a sushi fan and what you think of this pop. I think it's hilarious. Okay, so I think we're about halfway through. We've got 3 more to go. Let's take a look at the next one. Okay, so this is another line that I do not have too many pops in yet, and I'm a little nervous about getting stuck into it because there are so many. So let's take a look at Negan from The Walking Dead. So he's a little bloody there. He's got his bat, Lucille, and I'm a huge fan of the comics. I think I've been reading since maybe like issue 40 or thereabouts. They're getting close to 200 now. But yeah, he was one of the huge villains in the series, and I just so happen to have Ezekiel. I've seen Richard around, have not seen Eugene, I've seen Sasha. Not sure how many of these I'll collect, but definitely looking for the key iconic characters. So let's take a look at Negan. And here he is, it's Negan. So he gets up to all manner of mischief with his baseball bat. I'm gonna keep this PG, but yeah, you can probably imagine by all the stains on him. Not a pleasant character, although he is someone you have a little sympathy for towards the end. Well, not towards the end, but later on, I will say, after the violence has died down, which is pretty weird because, you know, he's a sort of horrid character and don't have much head movement there. I like the leather jacket here, some cool details with all the zippers. And let's take a look at Lucille. Yes, that's pretty horrifying. So, are you a fan of The Walking Dead? What do you think of Negan? what do you think's going to happen in the next season? Leave a note in the comments. Okay, so we'll put him over here. He does actually stand on his own 2 feet. Okay, down to the last 2 boxes. So let's see what we have here. Oh, that is very cool. We have a Tyrannosaurus Rex. So I reviewed the 10-inch version of this. It'll be interesting to do a comparison at some point, but this is the itty bitty guy. Very small. Jurassic Park 25th anniversary. And collect them all. So here are some of the other characters. We've reviewed the Dilophosaurus, the Target Red Card exclusive edition. I think there'll be at least one other of this line coming up in a future video, and I will say this box is fairly heavy, so I'm curious to see what they've done here, so let's check him out. Here's the T-Rex. So he looks pretty similar to the other one, except he's smaller obviously, and he also comes with a stand. So let's see, will he... Yeah, his head is way too heavy, so you've got to pop him on the stand. Let's take care of that right now. It's just got a single thing there. Pop him on like so. See if he stands better. That's much better. And I wonder if he'll have that leaning problem that a lot of the top heavy pops have, where they start leaning forward. So let's get a closer look at the detail here. Very nice texture on the skin. He's got his tongue poking out, rows of very sharp teeth. Little bit of blotchiness on the paintwork on the teeth. And there is his enormous neck. We go down to the tiny body. Looks like another, there's a little chip in the paint or something. He's got his claws. Tail attached there. And he came off the stand quite easily, so I'll fix that in a moment. So very cool pop. Not sure which version I prefer, the 10-inch or this guy. The 10-inch is definitely more imposing, but you've got a lot of the same details here. This takes up much less space, obviously. You're looking at, you could probably fit, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 boxes together in the space that the 10-inch version takes up. So let's fix him on the stand again, pop him over here, and move on to the final pop for this video. Okay, so this one is another fun line that I've been collecting. I've got nearly all of these, and here he is. It's Deadpool on a scooter. So this is just totally ridiculous line of pops, but I love them. I've collected nearly all of them, so let's see. We've got Deadpool on scooter. There he is. Okay, I thought they would have all the other pops on back. So in a future video, well, I have a couple of others that will have individual Deadpools, but then I'm going to do a Deadpool extravaganza. So I'll be opening a whole heap of these. Just random ones I've picked up over the last few months. So let's take a look at the Deadpool on scooter. There he is, Deadpool on scooter. And this is another one, it comes with a little stand. So we'll set that up in a minute. What is this? I love chimichangas, of course. Got a biohazard, or what is that, nuclear symbol there. Deadpool logo. Hold on! It's giving a fist there. bobble-head, of course. Can't have the Marvel characters without the bobble-head. And I like how he's sitting there on this little scooter. We have anything on the license plate? Nope. And we've got some other stickers hidden there. He's got his katana on his back. All sorts of pockets, and we've got a bit of hair there. I think that was a bit of cat hair. We've got a couple of cats roaming around the place. Okay, so that is Deadpool on scooter. See if he just sits there here. No. For a second there it looked like he was going to stay still, but he does not want to stay still. And you can see on the back tire here, that's where you plug him into the stand. So let's get that set up. It's sort of tough to fit that in there. I'm not sure if he'll want to go in. I have to force that in there a fair bit, and it's still, there we go. Finally, really had to jam it in there. So that is quite a nice variety of pops today. One of the bigger hauls of the past couple of months. The only one that tops it, I think, is the Barnes & Noble when they had their 3 for $20 thing. That'll be coming up in a future video. Leave a note in the comments which is your favorite pop among these guys. I think this Dart Chase was probably my favorite. I was not expecting that at all. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button for more pop unboxings, and be sure to tap the notification bell to be notified as soon as new videos are released. And if you haven't already checked out some of the giveaways on the channel, we have the Scooby-Doo is ending soon, Mr. Bean is up currently, and Thor from Ragnarok SDCC 2018. That's going to be the 500 subscriber giveaway, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching and see you around.